This week in preparation for this panel right now. I need more hands up. Live, you gotta. You're watching it right now? What platform? What are you streaming on? What you watching? Which one? Paramount? Okay, all right. You hear that, Paramount? You should sponsor us. That's all I'm saying. We got people watching right now. That's right. Are you guys ready? Make some noise as we welcome to the stage Mr. Lee Waddell, Mr. Jamie Kennedy, Skeet Ulrich, and Mr. Mathew Lillard.
What is that, Denver? Wow, there's a lot of you out here. Incredible. On a Thursday night.
That's right.
Yeah. Woo!
That's insane. We love you, and that's kind of the point of this whole thing.
That's
is
right.
Our gratitude to you guys for showing up, for being here, for bringing your families, for the love that you display, for us, for everybody here, for each other. Thank you very much for who you are, and we appreciate you more than words can say. Thank you.
Make some noise today, y'all.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Guys, a little film franchise has brought us all together. You might have heard of it, called Scream. But it is.
You were going to say the Goonies.
Wow!
Wow.
I mean, sure, we like Goonies, but listen, let's keep it real. Ghostface is where it's at, okay?
Yeah.
I think one of the things that we have to start off with is the idea of how meta Scream was, right? It's a film that other films have to exist for this one to come about. And obviously, there's a clear question that I have to ask each and every one of you. What is your favorite scary movie?
Hi. My answer is so lame, but I say the same answer every time. Scream, because it changed my life.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that.
Okay, what's your second favorite scary movie?
I'll tell you right now, I just saw Obsession. Did anyone see
Let's
it?
go. Yes.
It's really fantastic.
Yeah, mine's Scream 2. Not Scream 2.
Scream also.
Scream also.
Yes, yes.
No, there's a movie that I saw last year that is Argentinian called When Evil Lurks. That movie's intense. So that's my favorite. It used to be The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
The original Exorcist was pretty scary back in the day. And I'm gonna go way back. I'm gonna go way back to 1950s. I'm gonna go original black and white Creature Black Lagoon.
Let's go. Lead with the culture. I like that.
What do you got?
Showgirls. Absolutely frightening. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yeah.
I did a callback!
Way to bring it around.
Now, Jamie, as Randy is such a cinephile, right? Before we even had a term like that, he lived and breathed movies hardcore. In his mind, what is the best creature feature that's been done?
Creature feature.
Yeah.
Oh, probably like Dracula. There was like a Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman mix in the early 20s. Bela Lugosi. I think Randy would like that if he was here.
How would you know?
Because what I did was
it up.
I put myself in the head
There you go.
of Randy. So what I had to do is I had to go back in my mind and walk in front of a van and then just die. This is.
I mean, it's one of those things. Obviously, getting to work with Wes Craven is a legendary opportunity. what was something that you guys learned from him that has impacted your acting today?
This is a deep question.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know, he had it really was more about the community of filmmaking that I learned from him. This kindness to, you know, this heart, this taking every single job, you know, and there are hundreds of them on a set, and treating it with respect and understanding and gratitude, and so just the way he sort of created the environment we got to work in was amazing.
Jamie has a good answer. You have a good answer for that. No, the one about the take the next take.
Yeah, well, when I did the rules, that was like my biggest speech ever, and it was just like so much, and I knew how cool and like this was gonna be, but I had no idea it was gonna be 30 years later, and I did it, and Wes was like, "That was really good." I'm like, "That's it?" He's like, "Yep, I got it." And I'm like shitting my pants. I'm like, "No, I can do it again." So I did it again, and when you're doing a movie, they go, "Keep it rolling," meaning they don't cut cameras. So then I did it again, and he goes, "Great job. I'm gonna use the third." And he looked at me, and he looked right in my eyes, and he said, "Never be scared to ask for another take." And you're working with a giant, you know, of movies, not just horror. And he made me, and I know these guys too, us feel like we were important. And I was, you know, I was brand new. So he gave me a lot of confidence that I shouldn't have had.
You earned that, come on.
Yeah, but it's also like, you should not be afraid ever to claim your space. I love that story because like here's this young man trying to be incredible and takes space to do what he does well and succeeds. And so I think the lesson there is like fucking own your own space.
I like that. B, do you want to throw anything on that?
No, I had it easy compared to these. I'm just like a stunt.
He was the first stunt guy for Scream. He was the first Ghostface.
You know, and being the actor part of that, because it was an actor, it was a stunt man, it was technical, it was at night, we hit marks, I didn't want to hurt Drew, yada, 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 we went on and on. But even after that first take, and Wes is like, "We got it, it's in the can," I still doubled back. I'm like, "I gotta do it again, you know, I'll give you this and this," and he's like, "No, we got it." I'm like, "You sure? Because I'll give it again," right? And Drew's like, "No, we got it." I'm like, "Yes, dear." And we moved on, but going back to what Jamie said and what Matt said is, being an actor or a stunt guy or a stunt performer, I've never been afraid to go, I could give you something different or something better, and let the director make that call.
Well done.
I just want to add that Scream was at least 3 movies. His week with Drew was all just them.
Yeah, it was just us.
Wow.
Then we all worked together. And then Matt, Nev, and Skeet in the kitchen, which I was but I was shot for most of it. Yeah. It was like 3 different movies. I mean, different experiences. So it was just so many emotions we went through.
I love that.
That's great.
Oh, by the way, thank you for doing signing.
Yeah.
And then let's do one more question. And our whole thing is like we like to ask the audience to ask questions.
Of course.
Victor is a great auditor. Auditor? What was it?
Moderator.
Thank you. I'm having a stroke. Good job, Victor.
It is tax season.
We do like going to the audience and letting you ask questions. You don't have to ask us. You all right?
Did you say it's tax season?
No, he said it was tax season. You don't have to ask us only about Scream. You can ask us anything about our lives. Our whole point in these Q&As for us is to try to like extrapolate what it's like to be in our lives. And it isn't always positive. Like there's ebbs and flows. And so you can ask about any aspect of our life and we're happy to share.
I have one question for you, Mr. Lillard.
I can't see you. It sounds so familiar, that voice.
Do you guys want them to line up at the microphones?
Well, you can line up the microphone.
Okay.
Where's the microphone?
Because there's one on this side and one on this side.
Yeah, and then Skeet will go in the audience. He's going deep. Please don't grab his ass.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's an upcharge.
There are people making it here.
Yeah.
Howdy.
25. One wood in the back row.
All right, good. Let's go to the first question. I mean, I don't know. You're like, where's our wandering around?
Mike over that side.
Mike's over there?
Yes.
That's so formal. Between Scooby-Doo 1 and 2, which one was the better for you to, I guess, to be in the element?
To be in the way?
To be an element of, to make this the movie happen.
Yeah,
Good question.
Which
the funny thing is that, how do I explain this? So, we've all worked for 100 years, right? And every single movie I've ever done, any project I've ever been on, has a certain collection of memories that you collect, right? No set of memories is better or worse than the other. So people are like, what's the favorite? I'm like, that's like asking you like what year of your life is the best? And they're all pretty great. So Scooby-Doo 1 was the first time we ever did it. And so there was something exhilarating about that. And then the second movie, I felt my own strength and sort of like being able to ask for other takes and working as a collaborator more than just an actor. And so for me, both are fantastic.
Awesome.
I know that's a cheesy answer, but it's
No, that's beautiful. It's great.
Go ahead, Skeet.
Hey, where you at, Skeet?
I'm just here, asking ahead of time just to make sure that questions are about me.
Next question.
Go right ahead.
So my question is, what was your favorite scene to film in like the whole movie? And like who was it with?
Yeah, it's easy for me. That last sequence, which is all of us in the kitchen. Skeet and I watched it last week. We on Sunday night we did a live commentary of Scream. Would you guys ever want? That would be fun to go.
Yes, please. Absolutely.
Anyways, we did a live commentary and we got to watch that sequence again. And it was hilarious. It was funny. It was over the top. It was dramatic. But the relationships in that experience, it was a little like every single day you put on the same bloody costume. You put blood all over your face.
Literally, the costume would stand on its own.
Yeah.
So sticky. So miserable. Took a while to get it loosened back up. It was so hardened every day.
But that experience was like a super bonding moment for the three of us, for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good answer. What's your guys? Jamie? What's your answer? Next question.
Yeah. That was such a good answer.
Who's asking? Down there?
Yeah.
Over there?
Over there?
So my question was, so you and Skeet both created such iconic characters in Scream, and
Jamie, to Skeet and I. I understand. I totally agree.
but you both created such a personality where, the character felt real, and
Bye, Jamie. Nobody misses you. Walk in front of the van. I'm dead.
Again.
Go ahead. Sorry, we're doing a comedy routine during your very legitimate question.
and I was wondering, what was one experience for both of you that like made you feel like this is how I know the character to be, this is who I want the character to be?
That's really interesting. I mean, for me, we shot in Napa Valley, California. I had just finished a movie and came up and had just a few days to go from the character I was playing before was the sweetest guy on the planet. He was the next coming of Christ in modern day LA, literally would get stigmata, heal people. It was a movie called Touch. And then I had a few days to get into Billy Loomis's mind. And so I went to the mall because we were, 26 when we made it?
And killed the drifter.
And that was the greatest experience of my life.
I hope that goes viral.
We were playing teenagers, so I went to the mall and bought rock posters, black lights, everything. And I had a bedroom and a living room, and I made the living room into Billy Loomis's room. And I would watch Faces of Death. I would just, anytime I went into that room, I would get into research about serial killers, and just, that for me was what gave me the confidence that I kind of get this. I kind of get what I need to do.
I know.
That's scary. So gross.
I've never heard that.
I never told you.
I will say, I don't know if I've ever had that moment in production while you're working, like, oh, this is it, this is my man, this is the guy, right? I think that at the end of the day, when you're done and you're watching it, and here we are all these years later, what is relevant to that character in that movie is the reaction. Whether I feel, I am really lucky, I like me, and I like when I work. So I'm not one of those actors that sits back and like dissects the performance.
What about the screening on Sunday?
Oh, trust me, there are moments where I'm like, I am over the top of the entire film. Don't get me wrong, but there's something really sweet about that actor, right? There's
Proof.
Let's unpack this.
He knows who Ghostface is. It's cool.
The hospital?
Yes, I literally left the
You
hospital.
have the kid.
You come back to Comic
Right
Con.
there.
And you're like, I gotta get to the convention center.
Absolutely, there's no refund.
I have to take a picture with 2 serial killers.
Absolutely.
They're gorgeous.
But,
I'm
anyways,
sure the 2-year-old's immunity was fully developed.
he's right there. He's fine.
He only has one eye.
Anyways, I'm sorry for taking up too much space. My question is, recently it came out that Skeet accidentally hit you with the phone in the first movie. I was just curious if there's any other bloopers that may have came into play on screen, or if there's any bloopers you guys recall that were hilarious.
I don't think that was recently.
No, it's been a while, but recently to her.
How did you just had a baby?
Yeah, how did was it natural? Did you have a C-section?
No, it was natural, no epidural. I literally,
Was it your first baby?
no, my second.
Oh, that makes more sense. The second baby, you're like, whatever.
Correct.
Give me back to Skeet.
Hey, never.
Your baby?
He's like, oh, pick that up.
Literally on one of those.
That may be the funniest thing I've ever done in a Q&A. Yeah.
This is the craziest question.
I'm sorry.
Did you get that moment? All right. You need to post that.
Listen, yes, there were plenty. Listen, the great thing about Wes Craven is that he wanted it as written. Him and Kevin wanted it as written, and then he wanted you to play. In terms of more mistakes that end up being in the movie, I don't know.
I don't remember many bloopers at all, to be honest. I mean, maybe there were.
I'm sure there's tons of bloopers somewhere.
But I don't.
I think we did a blooper reel at Aaron's rap party.
We did, but that was 30 years ago.
I know, but that should come back out.
It should.
Yeah.
Re-bloop it.
All right. What's the kid's name?
Really?
Caden.
Ma'am, are you pregnant now?
No.
Oh, that's the kid. Oh, look at him.
There.
He's a mobile.
He's up there on his.
He can't walk. Oh, Hayden, you're so adorable.
Are you the dad?
No.
What are you?
Okay.
He's up there saying, where we
You
going?
answered that, right?
Listen,
He's like, yes.
this woman has been in the bike for 4 hours.
I know, but she had a kid. What's her plan to get a selfie?
We're moving it over.
No, I rushed from swim practice. It's all good.
All right, go back to Hayden.
Hi, are you pregnant?
Hello?
Yes, hi.
Obviously Scream is beloved by everybody, but it's been really meaningful to the queer community. And I wanted to know what it is that you guys think it is about the franchise that has appealed so much, and how it feels to be embraced by the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, I can't speak to why. Oh, you can play. Yeah, play.
Absolutely.
I can't speak to why it appeals so deeply to the LGBTQ community. That's not my place. But I like to. Am I talking too much?
No.
No,
I talk too much sometimes.
any of you can answer.
There is a, there's this thing about the first husbands of horror. We stole that from somebody at a con. Some kid stood up and said, "You guys are the first horrors of husbands of horror," and we stole that. The reason that it's become important for us and we stand behind that statement is because for some queer kid out there somewhere, it's important that we're queer. It is not, I just want to be super clear, it was not discussed, it's not something that was built into the characters, but for some reason, it's landed in young LGBTQ kids. And so if there's a kid out there who recognizes them as gay and sees himself represented on screen, and that's important, then we stand behind it 110%. So why it's important, I don't know why that film and other films. The reality of this film is really interesting. Wes Craven, at this time in his life, had a whole slew of films that didn't do that well. And so when the movie was coming out, the movie was starring two actresses that were TV, or were switching signers. You need to go, Gio. Wait, hold on. Bye-bye.
Your shift ended?
Yes.
She's getting hoarse.
Oh my God. That's pretty funny, Skeet. That's pretty funny.
No, Skeet is fucking good.
That was good, Skeet. That was good.
Thank you.
But the reality was that Wes was not in the sweet spot in his life. At that time, actors on TV did not do movies, and we had Courtney and Nev, both TV stars. And so the movie had a real chance of being a massive flop. Why am I telling you that?
I don't know, but I love it.
I'm gonna sit out there and watch you.
You were trying to bridge the gap of the association and love of the LGBTQ plus community, and I think what you were aiming for is that there was something that Wes was shooting for that was so authentic and in the way I'm reaching. I'm preaching.
There's a reason why I was saying that.
Let's try it. I lost it.
Another stroke? Yeah. It's that kind of day. It's a 4-stroke day. All right, we move. Thank you for your question about LGBT.
Who's over here on this?
Somebody take the microphone from me.
No way.
Hi, hi again, Matthew. I have.
There's 3 more of us up here.
I know, but I met Matthew earlier, so I wanted to say hello again. I love you all, just to let you know. I watch Scream at least 3 or 4 times a year, if not more. Randy is my second,
Yeah! It's got it! Number 2! Take that, bitch! Number 2!
You know why?
I think I should go hide behind the.
But I specifically had a question for Matt.
Sure.
How did the last scene when you find Heroin Bob, how did that impact your relationship with your dad? Because I know that you had talked about it previously in interviews, so I wanted to know what that kind of impacted your relationship with your father.
You need a mic.
I would have tried to find a joke to get out of this. My dad has dementia. My dad's passing away slowly year after year with dementia. It is an absolutely brutal disease, and I've lived in its shadow way too long now. In the scene at SLC Punk, there's a moment in the movie where I find my best friend died of an accidental overdose. And there's a story I tell in which the first time I went to go do the scene, nothing came up, nothing happened. There was no emotional reality to it. I was saying lines, I was pretending to cry, and that's not how I approached the work. What ended up happening is the director saw I was struggling. he called a lunch, and so the entire crew went to lunch, and I stayed in the room where we were shooting in Salt Lake City in the middle of winter and froze my ass off. And then in the process, I went to work and I was connecting to saying the things to my dad I've always wanted to say. My dad wasn't sick at that point. So then when we started the work, my engine was revved up because I had had all these emotional things that I was saying to my dad in the work in that room. And I was lucky enough when we started shooting, it all started coming out. My relationship to that scene specifically and how it affects my dad is that it's just a deep human touch point for my relationship and my love with my father. Which, if you've had somebody suffering from dementia, is you get separated from that love. And so my hope is that when my dad finally is free of this burden of life, all of that will wash away and I'll have memories like that of my dad come whooshing back. To answer your very beautiful question though, in a super candid way. And I look forward to that moment where my dad passes and my dad can be my dad instead of the shell of my dad.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your question.
Hello. Hey, I got a question for Matthew and then one for everyone.
Okay.
Just go right to the everyone, please.
Okay. So the one for everyone is, do you believe that he is still alive because he didn't get shot in the head? He's the only one that has not been shot in the head since the beginning, and that is the Scream death plot.
Who? You an owl?
Wait, bro.
You're asking whether or not is alive?
Bro, I never got shot. Are you saying that I'm alive?
Get him, Randy. Get him. Come on.
Wait, Skeet, you got shot.
He did.
Yes.
In the head?
Okay,
we got him in the head.
In the head.
Matt, did you get shot?
No, bro, I got a TV on my head.
He just had a TV on his face.
Multiple
I'm
stabs.
still alive. Anyone who asks, I'm still alive.
Wait, what about me?
You're dead. You've been dead for a long, long time. Nobody even thinks you're alive.
Dang.
That's how dead you are.
No, I like this gun theory.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
What was Matt's question? Answer me.
Matt, my question is for you. There is a video going around viral that you were chasing a guy.
It's not me.
Oh! Okay.
It's not
That's
me.
what I was wondering, if it is actually you and if you actually caught the gentleman.
It's so good. It's not you.
No.
It's your voice.
You know why I don't say it's not me? Because
Where it takes place.
every 6 months it comes screaming back. I'm like, yeah, that's me in my underwear. Those are my abs. Next question.
Goals. Hello.
Hi. No, over here.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so if you could play in any other horror franchise, what would it be and who would you play?
Lee, you got to start that one.
Ooh, yeah, that's a broad stroke. But right as she answered that, right when she asked that, I immediately went to Werewolf. I'd love to play any of the Werewolf franchises, especially the original ones. Like I said, I love that black and white. That would be really cool. Yeah.
They're doing a new werewolf that's black and white.
What would you do, Jamie?
That's like blasphemous because Scream and what we are, I don't think, if I were to do any, I would say Halloween, but I don't know where I would be. But I just love Halloween, but I don't think I'm ever gonna pick anything other than Scream.
That's fair.
I'd do Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh, wait.
You know I got it.
That was old me talking.
You literally just stole my answer. No, I'll go Scream. I would like to be in Scream, and my character would be Nev Campbell.
Wow.
She's in all the movies. Not 6. All right.
She didn't go to New York.
All right, next question.
Hello, everyone. I just wanted to ask, because you guys all seem very hysterical, of course. Clearly.
We're comedians.
Yes. Was there any either jokes or pranks on set?
Not really.
You know, I have to say something to that, because when we do these movies, at least for me, and I know these guys were like that too, I didn't leave my room. Like, I had so many lines, and like before that, I just did like a hamburger commercial. And I just recited my lines over and over and over. So when we make, like, people ask me, did you have fun making a movie? Scream was intense. So it was only after I did all my stuff that we had fun. But like some of the movies that you never heard of that I did, I had a great time on. It's probably why you never heard of them.
Lesson is, do not have fun at your job.
Yeah. But we made it, and you guys enjoyed it. But yeah.
Absolutely. Hello.
Hi, thank you all for coming. I have a dicey question for Matthew. So apparently there was a scrapped ending for Scream 7 that test audiences hated. Can you elaborate on what happened?
They hated it.
How it ended?
Can I elaborate?
No, don't.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, no, it's not tea. It's actually not tea. It's actually, because these things always go on the internet, and I'm like, do I want that on the internet?
Dude, stop teasing.
So at some point, I said to Kevin Williamson that we spent the entire movie, spoiler alerts if you haven't seen 7, we spent the entire movie proving that Stu is alive, and that when he doesn't come out that door in the last sequence, people are gonna be bummed. I was like, what we should do is we should shoot a post-credit sequence where it's just Stu watching TV somewhere live.
I like that.
Yeah, we shot it.
People hated it.
I will say, when they showed it without credits.
There it is. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. So first I want to say thank you for taking pictures with a film camera on stage, because that's phenomenal.
It's an artist. I see that beret.
It's not film?
It's not. No, it's a Leica, but it's not.
Okay.
Do you hate me now?
Not quite. You did drop a little, but
I deserve it.
So, in more recent Scream films, we're obviously seeing some characters be pulled back in for different storylines, and they just keep referencing Randy without showing. How would you want to be brought back for the next one?
Well, Jamie, you got this.
Number 8.
You say me? This is like sex talk. Is this a question not for Matthew?
Sorry, this is a question for Jamie.
In the middle, with the spotlight. Come on. Here we go. Yes.
Settle in, people. Settle in.
You know what, dude? First of all, and no backing up on this, no one knows more about the franchise than you guys. Like, there are so many things I don't even know. I was sitting in my hotel room last night thinking about, Scream to me was a horror movie, but to you guys, it's a murder mystery. So many people like try to figure out who did it. This guy gave me a pitch last week, dude, in Texas. It was insane. And I told people that I wouldn't tell anyone. Here's the thing. Can I just say it?
Who's teasing now? Come on.
People pitch me shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at Trader Joe's, some dude's like, hey man, I got that new one. This guy told me that I would be should I say it? Okay, fuck it. Go with it. This guy said, you should be a ghost face. And I said, no, never. I'm good. I'm not bad. But I would like to get my lines up. So, but this guy said, no, you're a good face. You're a ghost face who's good, who who uses all of his movie knowledge, and you're the only one who could defeat Ghostface because you have the fucking brains.
What?
And then he said Nev would look at you differently. And I said, well, what about me dying in the van? And he goes, well, we still have to figure that out. So I don't know, but I was fascinated by that, and that's a great question. But if you ask the studio, I'm dead.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello.
How long do we have? I mean,
we got
9 minutes.
8 minutes.
8 minutes. Okay.
7
We're not going to end in 9 minutes. We're going at least to 10.
Okay.
And maybe 15.
Yeah, and minutes.
There's nobody after us. No. Look how excited she is. You're so excited. You're so hopped up on Dr. Pepper. All right, next question. Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Do you have a question? Okay, never mind. I tried.
I had you.
We're on this side, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
Hi. So on behalf of the class of 2000, I'm very appreciative of the way that all three of you have entertained me. I love Salt Lake City punk. I like the Jimmy Kennedy show. I'm a big fan of Jericho. And with that being said, I feel like Jericho just ended on this really messed up cliffhanger. Do you know anything that might have happened a little after the show, another season? You got something? I'm thirsty for it. Like, come on.
More than Jericho?
Jesus.
He's about to
It was a really good show. I loved it.
I've never seen anyone beamed over Jericho.
I have. You know, it was an unfortunate sort of thing that happened with CBS and their marketing team. They decided to follow Lost was on at that time and was very big, and they were in their 4th season, and we were shooting 22 episodes, and so was Lost, and they took a 2-month break between the 11th and 12th episodes. So Jericho's marketing team was like, we're gonna do that. And they didn't tell the audience that that was the plan, nor did they relaunch the show when it was coming back. So we went from having 13 million viewers to having about 10. And at CBS at that time, they were like, you don't have an audience. And so they canceled it, and then the fans revolted. And they revolted to such an extent that it was the first show brought back from cancellation in 26 years at that point. And the only proviso for CBS was you have to wrap it up in 7 episodes. And we're cutting your budget in half, we're cutting your shooting days, you gotta wrap it up in 7 episodes. So those 7 episodes of season 2 are literally 3 seasons worth of material condensed into 7 episodes.
Oh my God, why?
Yeah. But I will say, I had dinner the other night with one of the producers of Jericho, an incredible guy who's developing Mass Effect at Amazon. Like he's making great TV shows, and he said he gets a call at least once a year from CBS asking about a reboot.
Oh.
There you go.
I hope you get to be in it. It becomes something, and thank you all for your time and for all of your work. You're amazing.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. So my question is, well, I work in a haunted house, and I want to know how well you guys would do in a haunted house.
Great question.
I would poop.
That's happened before.
Whoa, wow.
I mean, I've been through them. I don't know. I kind of enjoy them, to be honest. I think I would do just fine. I do get scared, and the jump scares, really get to me, but I kind of like the thrill of that.
Yeah, those are fun.
Like that.
One of my first jobs is I worked at Non-Scary Farm as a spook artist. Or a haunted.
I've never heard you say that.
Yeah. I was in, where? In Orange County. Where? Oh, no. At Non-Scary Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like an inmate, and I was like,
here's a stretch.
And this girl came through. She was like, "You're cute," and then she gave me her number. I dated that woman for 2 years.
Not guaranteed.
I was like, I got it. Still got it. Yeah, but I loved it. In fact, I think that there's a big part of me that I kind of look at my life and like how I think comedy's timing. And I think parts of my life are built on elements of my life. I did a Ren Fair for a summer, and that like allowed me to be comfortable in my own skin, to be funny. Same thing with Haunt. Like when you're working those environments, you understand timing, right? And you can read people really quickly. So I think if you're an artist, being a part of that industry is fantastic.
I had the same experience at Domino's. 30 minutes or less, or I wasn't getting that tip.
It's important. It's important.
Or that number.
Oh no, he got the number already.
He got the number. He got the number in a haunted house.
Yeah.
And you closed.
And
You're 3 years.
Look at this girl.
He was scared.
Like a psycho.
Can we go to the next question? Listen, I've been having strokes all night. How do you say strokes? Strokes. Yeah, no. I've been stroking.
These lights are so bright.
Yes, they are.
Crazy.
That's right, baby. 'Cause that's what happens. We're normally in the audience, but for some reason we stayed on stage.
I went out, they were not interested.
Real quick. Did you get any grabs?
No one grabbed my ass.
One ass grab?
Why am I out here?
Blew it.
You see the hands going up so fast?
Blew it.
She's like, I got 2 hands right here.
He likes a little cheek massage.
Where's Hayden's mom?
Yeah, right.
Over there to your right.
Lady have another baby.
What's your question?
Real quick, I just want to say, loved kicking at old school.
Yeah, Funky Fresh Boys.
You play Shaggy Rogers, stoner icon.
Not a stoner. Not a stoner.
All right, not a stoner icon. Sure. As you know, in Denver, we have our own extracurriculars that we do. So my question is, and it goes for all of you, what is your favorite munchie?
Jamie, keep it PG.
Wow.
Keep it PG.
No, I thought you were going to be like, what are you guys doing at 9 o'clock?
Eating Doritos.
I like Doritos. I'd go chips and salsa.
Look at Matt's going to
Wants his ass grabbed.
Matt's going to get an edible.
Oh, he's lost. There it is.
I could live on chips and salsa.
Okay, that's fair.
All right, we're about to get the speed round, so get your questions ready.
All right, here we go.
We got a minute and a half.
No, man,
We're not going to do a minute and a
I
half.
got another thing I gotta do. I gotta be a
What are you going to do then hang out with the screen
I
cast?
would love to do that, but they have assigned me something for another 2 hours.
We got this.
Everyone's about Victor.
You're not going to have
What's your, all right, speed round, ready to go.
All right, here we go.
What's important to a great horror film?
Oh, good question.
Faster, go faster, answer faster.
What's important?
It's getting scary.
One word.
Music.
Final girl. There you go. There's 2 words.
All right, next question.
For Matt and Skeet, favorite part of FNAF lore?
Favorite part of the lore? My favorite part of FNAF is the fans. They're voracious and awesome, and I love every part of it. Skeet?
Yeah, same.
Speaking of you guys reuniting on FNAF, who would you want to work with on another project again?
Like repeat somebody else that we worked with
Yeah.
before?
Jimmy Kennedy. Jimmy Kennedy.
What's your favorite movie genre you've ever done?
What's
Favorite genre?
Favorite genre.
I like period pieces. I love riding horses.
Speed round.
Westerns.
I'm gonna
stay in horror. I love horror.
Jamie, comedy.
Nice.
What'd you say, mummy?
Money.
You said money?
Money.
Question. We're doing question.
You're not going to have this fun in the X-Files.
We have speed round.
So I'm currently suffering from Barrett's esophagus. Can I get a picture with the cast?
You gotta pay for that.
Appreciate you. We can't do that because then everyone's gonna have I'll hug the shit out of you.
Hey, that's awesome.
I just wanted to show you my custom boot.
I was wondering where that was going.
So I'm still not sure.
SLC Punk and The Craft, two of my favorite movies. This is
Let's
actually
go.
for
Speed round!
Jamie Kennedy, B-Rad from Malibu's Most Wanted. Can you do a rap for us, pretty please?
Wow, that is nice.
That's what we're going out on. We're going out on Jamie Kennedy's rap.
Hey, yo, traffic, looking for my chapstick, feeling kinda caustic. Here's a fool, man.
Jim, I need y'all to make some noise one more time. The cast of Scream. Everybody that waited on this side of the line, we are so sorry that they get over to you. You guys are the best. Thank y'all so very much. We will see y'all next time. One more time for Mathew Lillard, Skeet Ulrich, we got Craven, and me, Waddell.